Hello guys, welcome to all of you in Codetpoint. My name is Amit and today we are going to continue with Python learning series. In this tutorial, we are going to cover some in this tutorial we are going to cover one very important topic which is encoding patterns in Python. So, what is encoding pattern in a Python? So there are broadly two categories over here. So you can say we will talk about UTF-8 and we will talk about ASCII. And these are the Unicode patterns that you used to apply in Python programming. So let's go and discuss in a detail. So what is UTF-8? UTF-8 stand for Unicode Transformations Format. And it is a variable length character representations encoding patterns that use Python for their encoding. So we will discuss in a details how it is going to use, and we will see how we can convert the UTF-8 to ASCII, and we will see those kind of transformations. Apart from that, we have a ASCII. ASCII stand for American Standard Code for Information Interchange, and this is one of the encoding patterns that used to apply for the English text character representations. So we can say in the all programming language, be it Java, be it C++, we used to do the programming in English language. And we say that whenever we write high level language, and those high level language is supposed to be transformed or supposed to be encoding into the binary form. So those languages which we used in the form of high level language are in the form of English characters or English letters. So ASCII is mainly used for English letters or English characters. And it is going to convert those languages into the binary form, and then machine understand into the binary form and then send it back to us in terms of our high level language, which is we say in the form of English. Let's go and discuss in a detail about what is the relation between UTF-8 and ASCII. Right? So I'm going to explain the UTF-8 and ASCII. So let's say in this case, if I'm writing, for example, a character, let's say a character, for that I'm writing Python, correct? So here I have written a variable a and the value I have passed Python, correct? In this case, my machine, or you can say these instructions, will be converted into the binary form, and then it will be sent it to your machine, and machine will be understand it and then send us back to in the high level language. So you can say the flow of the program is HLL. Here is so HLL is nothing but the code or the instructions we write into our IDE. From HLL to goes to interpreter, and from interpreter to goes to MLL, and then it goes back to here, and again it goes back to here, correct? In this entire flow, we can say that is our instruction is getting decoded into the different stages. This goes to convert into the binary, and then binary to here, correct? So let's go and understand the very basic level of example, and we will understand in a very details. All right. So first we will discuss about how we can convert a characters into a binary, right? So let's go to Jupyter Notebook. In Jupyter Notebook, what we are going to do is, let's say I have a character. Let's say I have a character, and this character, if you want to convert this character into the ASCII values, right? Since the character representations in the form of ASCII values, and from ASCII values, it is going to convert into the, you can say, the encoding patterns of the binary and so on. So first, we will convert any characters into the ASCII. For that, we will use a function called ORD function. So let's say we are going to use ORD, and inside the ORD, I am going to pass a character called A. And let's say if I going to execute this piece of the code, what we are getting? We are getting A. For value of A, we are getting 65. Similarly, for if I am going to for ORD, so because please understand, in ASCII, it is the value for A, it is for capital A. So because we need to understand, for there is a uppercase and the lowercase. So let's take it for lowercase. And this time what we will get? 97, right? So we can say that is, we are able to convert these characters into the ASCII values. So you can say it is return a Unicode point for one character string, right? So it is a ASCII value. Now the question is, if you want to convert ASCII value back to the character, then what we can do is, we can use character function, and inside the character, let's say again I'm going to pass A, correct? And now I'm executing it. Sorry. So in this case, I'm going to, sorry for that, I'm going to pass 65, and what I'm getting? A, right? So from character to ASCII and ASCII to character back. So right, let's go and discuss about Unicode, discuss about UTF-8, and then we will come back to ASCII again. In this case, UTF-8 is Unicode transformations format, and it is used for for other languages. Since in Python we can do the programming into the multiple language, so the character length is vary for this one. In ASCII, the character lengths are varies from 0 to 127, and it is for 1 byte. But it is here, it is varying. So you can refer here the slides. And for UTF, it is vary 1 to 4 byte. For ASCII, it is 1 to 1 byte, right? Similarly, we can say there are some features differences. Again, I want to discuss it over here, and then we will go back to our Jupyter Notebook. In this case, Unicode range is 0 to 127, and in this case, the range is 1 to 4 byte, because in this case, it is varying, and for every character, it can takes 1 to 4 byte space. But in ASCII, it is taking only 1 byte, correct? And it is goes to range for 0 to 127. Here the character supports are limited to, sorry for that. Here the character supports is limited to English letter, and here it is support for all Unicodes. Unicode means universal codes that we used. So let's go back to over here and discuss it again in Jupyter Notebook. In this case, what I'm going to do is, I have written some text. So let's say this text is written in the combination of multiple language. One is English, this is in Chinese, and this is in Unicode. Correct? I have written this text with a combination of different languages. And now I would like to, encode into the UTF-8. So one more thing, guys, I would like to discuss over here is, so before going to execute this code, I would like to show you that default encoding pattern in the Python is UTF-8. And to verify it, what we can do is we can simply use sys module. So what we can do is just import sys, which is nothing but a system module. And what you can do is, so let me show you again. What I'm going to do is import sys. And once I import this module, what you are supposed to do is write the name of the module, then followed by dot, followed by tab, and you will see all the function inside this module. So which function I'm going to use? Get default encoding. And in this case, if I'm executing this piece of the code, what you will get? UTF-8. So the Python is following UTF-8 encoding pattern, right? Let's go back to here. In this code, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to encode into the UTF-8, right? And I would like to print this as an output. So let's execute it and see what we are getting. So we are getting, it is in hello. Okay. Now for this one, we are getting this part, correct? From here to here. And for this one, we are getting here to here, right? This is UTF-8 encoding, correct? Similarly, from this encoding to, let's say we have encoding, these are the text. Let's do one thing. If we want to go back to our previous, text from this to this, it means that is we need to decode it again. In that case, what we can do is simply decode the text. So what I'm doing is encode text, which is over here. I am going to decode into UTF-8 again, and then let's execute this piece of the code. So what we are getting is, we are again getting hello, and this is a Chinese word, and this is into the Unicode. Let's go back to here about ASCII. In ASCII, what I'm trying to do is I have written a text called, let's say, Python, and I'm just encoding into the ASCII. Previously, what I was doing is I was just encoding into the UTF-8. Now I am just converting into the ASCII. So let's execute it, and what we are getting into the encoding of ASCII values. So what we are getting Python, and we are getting a prefix with the word which is B. Let's decode it again, and what we are getting it again, we are getting Python. So difference between this two and this two is it's a encoding patterns of the text, and it is representing in the form of one prefix. Here the prefix will be not there, it is only getting back us to our normal text, right? So you can say that is these are the important encoding patterns apply in Python, from text to ASCII and ASCII to text, from text to UTF-8, and from UTF-8 to text we can able to do it. So hope you have understand this entire example. If you have any queries, please let me know. For that, what you need to do is you just need to fill up the form given below and our team will be contact you. Hope you have enjoyed this session. Thank you guys. Thank you once again.